Every winter, fields across the world are left bare and exposed. And that bare ground? It's silently bleeding away fertility, life, and long-term productivity. Big agriculture doesn't want you to know this because the solution doesn't come in a bag of synthetic fertilizer or a bottle of expensive soil amendments. The real solution has been around for centuries, and is so simple it almost feels too good to be true. Winter cover crops. As 2026 approaches, gardeners and small farmers who adopt this practice are outpacing conventional growers in both soil health and harvest quality. So, let's break down why cover crops are honestly the true soil secret, and how you can use them to totally transform your garden this year. You see, when you leave soil bare during the cold months, it's a lot like leaving your skin exposed to harsh winds without any protection. Wind and water erosion can strip away precious topsoil, while, the sun and frost really batter the soil structure. Even worse, nutrients leach deep out of reach, leaving your spring beds weak and pretty depleted. Microbial life, which is honestly the very engine of soil health, goes dormant or even dies off without organic matter to feed on. Now, Big Ag often tries to fix this with synthetic fertilizers in spring, but that's really just a costly patch that ignores the real issue. Soil needs living roots year-round to actually stay alive. A cover crop is any plant you grow not to harvest but to feed the soil. Think of it as growing food for your microbes instead of your table. In winter, cover crops act like a living blanket. Their roots anchor soil against erosion, while their foliage shields the surface from pounding rain and frost. But the real magic happens underground. As roots exude sugars, they keep microbial populations thriving, even in the cold months. Come spring, you've got a bed full of organic matter, improved structure, and nutrients right where your crops can use them. Not all cover crops are created equal, and the choice really depends on your goals. For nitrogen fixation, legumes like winter peas, clover, or vetch are just unbeatable. For sheer biomass and weed suppression, rye and oats are total workhorses. Mustards act as natural biofumigants, reducing soil-borne pests. The beauty is, you can mix them. Legumes paired with grasses give both nitrogen and organic matter, creating a balanced, fertile soil ecosystem. Unlike expensive chemical blends, these seeds are cheap, easy to sow, and give back tenfold in fertility. Timing is critical. Sow your cover crops about 4 to 6 weeks before the first hard frost, giving them time to establish roots. Broadcast seeds generously, rake them in lightly, and water if the soil is dry. Once they sprout, you'll see a green carpet forming where bare soil used to sit. Through the cold months, they'll quietly protect and build your soil with almost no effort from you. In spring, cut them down before they set seed, leaving the residue as a mulch or lightly incorporating it into the soil. This cycle creates a steady flow of fertility year after year. Here's the truth. Cover crops don't make anyone money. There's no corporate profit in teaching farmers to plant clover or rye instead of buying synthetic nitrogen. But for small-scale growers and home gardeners, this is liberating. You don't need to depend on expensive inputs when your soil can provide for itself. Cover crops are the ultimate DIY fertility system. Natural, renewable, and perfectly adapted to the rhythms of the earth. Big Ag's silence is your opportunity. Gardeners who adopt winter cover crops, well, they notice the difference immediately. By spring, the soil is looser, darker, and honestly, just full of earthworms. Crops establish faster, need less fertilizer, and they even resist stress more effectively. Over multiple seasons, cover cropping builds a self-sustaining system that really reduces dependency on outside inputs. This isn't just some short-term hack, it's a soil health revolution. one that has the power to reshape how we grow food in 2026 and beyond. So this winter, don't leave your soil bare. Sow cover crops and let them do the heavy lifting while you rest. Your spring garden will be richer, your soil will be stronger, and you'll be part of a growing movement that's outsmarting industrial agriculture. If this soil secret got you thinking differently, make sure to subscribe to Botanical Bliss for more natural farming strategies, and share this with a gardener who's ready to unlock the hidden power of their soil.